Hey everybody, Navy.5184 here, and welcome to another holiday reaction video. And today we are reacting to "O Come All Ye Faithful" by Pentatonix. This is one I've been looking forward to for a while. I love their rendition of "Mary Did You Know," and I know this one was definitely one that many of my Pentatonix reaction fans were really looking forward to. So finally getting to that, I can't wait to see what they do with it. I'm looking forward to some great things. We're just gonna go ahead and get started with the video. I will leave a link to the original video in the description below. Let's go ahead and get started. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, Ooh. Quick pause, cause and I'll probably fast forward and start the song over because I can see they're getting ready to start singing. But I was caught off guard a little bit. I was not expecting this. Every time I've ever heard this song, it's always been kind of like a slower, I guess say more mellow tempo and everything. But interesting how they're speeding it up a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Just because I've never heard it sped up before, don't want to say nervous, but I'm very, let's just say my interest has grown a little bit. It's a little more peaked. So let me go ahead and rewind it a few seconds here. And let's see what they do with this. Very curious right now. It still sounds great though. Different, but no complaints. Okay. Okay, so I have to say, I actually, now that I'm listening to it a little more, I'm really enjoying what they're doing with this. You know, like I said, this has always been more of a mellow tempo that I'm used to hearing this on. But I actually kind of like the fact that they've sped it up some. And here's why. Because sometimes I think a tempo of a song can really determine the feel you get from the song. Like every time I've heard this, it was slower and more mellow, so it's you kind of get a more reverent feel, I guess, for the song. But with them speeding it up, it's like even though you really don't lose, I guess you could say, the reverence to it, it feels more celebratory. You know what I mean? I mean, like, especially for those of us who are Christians, you know, obviously, you know, the birth of Christ really means a lot to us, and that's, you know, always something to celebrate, and that's, you know, our main focus, you know, for Christmas. So I actually kind of like this because it's kind of like, you know, it really kind of really adds a sense of celebration to Christ's birth, you know, and the reference is still there, but again, it's like something to be celebrated. And I actually kind of like the fact that they kind of sped that up some, because that does really give you a celebratory feel to it. So very impressive, very impressive. I'm honestly surprised. I've never heard anybody try to make the song more up tempo. So leave it to Pentatonix to do something like that. And there goes Mitch again. Just a quick pause because I gotta tell y'all, Mitch is he is fastly becoming my favorite vocalist in this group. Good Lord Almighty, that dude is just so awesome. I really wish I could just say more about it and sound intelligent doing so. It's just really hard to do, really, with anybody in this group, you know. But Mitch, just everything I've been seeing him do in my reactions, Mitch is really growing into being like my favorite vocalist of this group. It's like when he gets the reins on it, it's just like, just strap yourself in, and maybe put some paddings on your face, because as you guys have said before, it's about time to get Mitch slapped. So, good Lord Almighty. Neil always arranges stuff so perfectly. I like that little bit they're doing with this too. Because I don't know why. It's like that little bit they were just doing right there. Am I the only one getting like Lion King vibes with that? Kind of like that little celebration they were doing after Simba finally ascended and took the throne, and that little celebration they did, prior to them doing like the reprise of Circle of Life. It's like I almost get that same feeling on there. And I think it adds to that sense of celebration, which as a Christian I feel is very appropriate, for a song like this, because I mean, you look at the first lines of the song talking about, being joyful and triumphant, because, for those who are waiting for Christ to arrive, that's a huge moment and a moment to be celebrated, especially throughout, so I really love the fact that I'm getting like that sense of celebration with that. It's like at first I was a little, like I said, very curious on what it was going to be like up tempo, but now that I'm listening to it more and feeling it, I'm like, it's a very appropriate feel. It's like, it's okay slow, but at the same time, this is just as good. Just as good. Oh wait, what we got going on here? What's going on? What we got? You're about to get backed up by a full-blown choir. It sure sounds like it. There we go. Because why not? You know what though? And look at their expressions. Like I said, you just got that sense of celebration, which totally fits Christ's birth. Whew. Oh, okay. Take it home, Mitch. Take it home. Or just get them set up to break it down some more. That's good too. Aww. Okay, any trepidation I might have had prior to, really seeing the whole thing, it didn't take long for them to destroy it, because as I said, I don't know how many times already, but I don't think that point can be really stressed enough, is that Christ's birth is such a moment of celebration for us Christians. And I love the fact that they gave us a very celebratory feel to this song, and it's a song that I never would have really thought, which really, I guess, kind of just goes to show my scope as an artist myself, which is very small. But the idea that they took the song that's normally slower and mellow and they sped it up, kept the reverence to the subject, but added a sense of celebration to it. I mean, that's such a great thing. I'm surprised I've never seen anybody else do that before, because it works. It completely works and is completely appropriate for the subject matter of the song, and I'm very glad that, I was able to see Pentatonix do it, and holy cow, it is such an amazing rendition. I really loved it. I'm very glad I did this one, and I'm really looking forward to my next one, which will probably pop up next week. I already lost the name of it off the top of my head. I think it's the new one they just did with Megan Trainor. Maybe it was like Kids of Christmas or something like that. But that is going to be my next Pentatonix holiday reaction to that one. So I'm definitely looking forward to that one. It's going to be a really good one. I am absolutely sure. I can't wait to get to it. And I hope you all join me for that one. In the meantime, thank you all for stopping by for this one. Hope you all enjoyed this as much as I did. And I will catch y'all down the road.